Hello, 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 and welcome back to Megan TT Hobbies. We are going to venture into this nice stack. This is part 2 of a Battle of the Decades update. If you haven't checked it out, check out my first video where I focused solely on the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League and the successes I have had thus far, as those count because those ladies played some in the 40s, but mainly in the 50s. First one coming in from my Cardinals, Bob Dudulaba, signing 2 of 2 here. On some great vintage cards from I think these are both from the 60s. And then, let's see. So his favorite memory, my first win and first hit versus the LA Dodgers. Very big thrill, and then he signed it. That's just on a little note on the bottom of my letter. And sorry, that was coming in from Lehigh Valley. Like I said, these all have just taken a few weeks. At most, if they start to roll in now, they would have been out for less than a month. Next one is coming in from North Houston, Texas. It's sticking to the envelope, so I'm trying to get it out safely here. So signing 1 of 3, which I kind of expected, and luckily he signed the St. Louis Cardinals card. Carl Warwick. There's those 2 from his days with the Colt 45s. So that's awesome. Oh, that's cool. So he says his fee is $5 each for signing. I did sign, since I'm a Cardinals fan, and then he signed it. So I will definitely send him the $5, and then probably honestly send those 2 Colt cards back to have him sign those. So Carl Warwick has a $5 fee, and he played 50s and 60s. Who do we have next? Sorry, it's shaking the camera. Coming in from Trenton, New Jersey, Duke, I say Duke Carmel, signing these awesome 1960s rookie cards. This is the only card that I could find for him, so that's the one that I sent. So thank you to him for signing both of those in blue Sharpie. That's awesome. I will count how many there is at the end. Dale Maxwell. Can you tell I focused on Cardinals for my first batch? I have gotten him a long time ago. Signed in, that looks like black ballpoint pen. And I would have asked him probably to just inscribe it. And he put 64 WS, so World Series champs. So very nicely there on the 63 and a 65. And I'm trying to remember if any of these guys did have fees besides the one that said he normally charges $5. Coming in from Greensboro, North Carolina, Bob Humphreys, and he also wrote 64 world champs on this card. That is a 65, it looks like. And then the index card was just in there for protection. So what I've been doing is I've been sending these out in batches. And then my suggestion is I make some sort of notation about like these are for the Battle of the Decades contest. So in the top left hand corner I put BOTD, and then I put the date that I sent it out. So I know that I'm looking for those when it comes to this contest. Larry Jester. So Larry over here, Jester, 67 World Series champs on a 67 card. I'll see if I can show you what I'm talking about without showing some information. I think we should be good. So this is what I do. So I put BOTD, so Battle of the Decades, and then I put the date in which I send it. So these are the ones that I know that I'm looking for, specific to this contest. I do that for football ones, you know, just a lot of different things. He put a little note. And I'll kind of share this. So words of wisdom for our boys. Being part of the 67 World Series, have fun and work hard with whatever you're doing, especially school. And then he just included a congratulations for our adoption for the boys. West Palm Beach, Florida for him. Memphis, Tennessee. Dave Dahling. I'm really excited on this one because I think Tolan, I think he signs. So this is a 65 rookie card. And then he actually signed the index card. And then this is awesome. So you can read that. Love it that it has some verses. And then he signed it. I wonder if he wrote it or somebody else might have. So like I said, I always ask for advice. And it says probably the most important decision your children can make is one to accept Jesus as their Savior. And he's got John 3:16 and Romans 10:9. And then he signed it again. So that's really cool. Next one coming in from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Elroy or Roy Face. Almost positive I would have sent a small donation with him. And then the index card. Pirates for quite some time, as you see. This 68 set or design is actually one of my favorites. So thank you to him. We're not even halfway through the stack here, but I'm trying to cruise through these. Suburban, Illinois is what it says. And I kind of expected this back because I think he has a big fee. So Ed Piezio did not sign my card, did not send anything to tell me what to do. This is a 68. I'm almost positive he might have a big fee. So, unfortunately, that is a failure. Might look into that to see how big that fee is. San Bernardino, California, or he might have just stopped signing completely. Coming in from Cardinals, Mel Nelson on this 69, another set that I love. He signed my index card there for support. Let's look and see if he put anything in the letter. So his favorite memory was the 68 World Series Cardinals and also just being in the majors. And he said, keep working hard as the words of wisdom to our boys. Let's keep cruising here. Also coming in from West Palm Beach. More on 68s. Larry Brown. Baseball Larry Brown, that is. Shortstop for the Indians. You can just kind of see. I love how they would actually include some of these minor league teams that they played on. If you're wondering, like, why did I send to him? So I looked for 1968 within SCN, and then you can search on, like, players that are still alive, most recent successes, or the highest success rate. And then so I went through, and for the purposes of this contest, since I like this set so much, I wrote to those guys. So shout out to Scott for the Cleveland Indians. That'll probably come your way. Wow. So we have, very cool, sorry about that, from Nate Oliver, again, on the 68, and look at those. Wow, he just bounced a lot of years. Wonderful blue signature there. How old would he be? 1940, so 80. He wrote just a huge letter. It's either his writing or somebody else's, but he wrote a whole page to us on the back of my letter. Favorite memory, just being blessed to get the opportunity to make it to the highest level. And then a ton more that he wrote to us. So it goes without saying, that is just absolutely awesome. Sorry, you don't see the fumbling around on off camera. We have about 5 or 6 more here. Columbia, South Carolina. This was actually sent out in a second batch that was sent out in early August, so, you know, less than a week. Doyle Woolam, again with the 68, and then what year is this? I should have it memorized. 67. Yankees pitcher. Next, coming in from Tampa St. Pete, again sent out early August. Richie Schweitzer, again on the Indians, but if you know anything, he is the other half of the Lou Piniella rookie card. I forget if that was like that when it's sent. And I think Piniella's what, like $5 or $10. So another Indians person. I got it mainly for that card. Also sent out in early August. Coming back quite quick. Adding all sorts of good stuff. Tom Dukes. Again in the world of 68s. Or for the 68 rookies, I should say. And signed this Padres card. Then he sent some extras. These are just like printouts that have then been cut out for the Padres. And then the Orioles that he signed. And just a really cool letter. So thank you to him as well. And that was coming in from Santa Clarita, California. Portland, Oregon. This next one, oh, this is another one that I'm pretty excited about. Pete Ward for the White Sox. What year is this? That is 66. And then for the set. And then this one, because I want to write to Don Buford to finish this one off. It's called the Sox Sockers. So that would be awesome. Again, that was coming in from Portland. And then this last one was sent the latter part of July, coming in from the Capital District, so DC basically. And it looks like water damage, whole bunch of stuff. My letter's in there, luckily, to protect things. Very cool. Very, 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 very cool. Coming in for the 68. Fred Valentine, outfielder for the Senators, signed very nicely there. It says best wishes, Fred Valentine. There you can kind of check out his details. And then he sent 3 of these. They're like maybe like 3.5 by 5 or so from the Orioles. And it's got some of his details. And then he wrote this whole thing on favorite memories. Try to zoom in on there because there's a lot of history right there. So that is very, very cool. From Mr. Fred Valentine. Again, that was coming in from the DC area. So let's count because we only had that one failure going on here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I had 16 in this video with the one failure and then a whole bunch more. So nice little chunk. I think that might be everything for the Battle of the Decades for me to get caught up on, but I gotta double check tomorrow. Please like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna do a 3rd video here tonight still, if I can keep going, that is all the successes that are not Battle of the Decades related, because I still am sending out other stuff to be able to share from about the last 3 or 4 weeks. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.